Hi. Hey. So it's Friday. Well, anyway, I went home. Well, uh, look at this. Woo-wee. Oh boy, it makes me so happy. Whew. So anyway, yeah, this is like having an air freshener. It's good. So anyway, it was a good day at work. It took me a bit to get on because I was typing what I wanted. All right, so I'm waiting for people to come in. Um, I went and on this website and I'm like, fuck, this is really strange. I can understand, if it's for affirmations, make your life better, that type of thing. It was really creepy. It said, don't go out into, the moon. Don't go out to yesterday and tonight, and it having you going out there disturbs you, makes you not a good person. I'm like, dude, this is really odd. And I've never had anything ever say that. It was almost like a fear mongering. Here's my moon water. Oh, they made it out like all this bad stuff's going to happen. And I'm like, wow. I thought it was weird. I really did. Mm. Oh, I got to get my bong water. I gotta go here. Got it over here. I hate when that happens. Oh, I was sick for the longest time. So anyway, yeah. Um, no, I didn't get fat or anything. I got skinny ass arms. Certain parts of me are big, but that's yeah. So yeah, I put some eyeliner on and it's like so anyway, I start this weekend really good. You want to know what I look at that. Ooh. This is a good weekend. Mhm. I got my moon necklace here. This is my moon necklace. So, anyway, we are talking about moon misconceptions. Okay. Mhm. No, if you were born under the full moon, does not mean that you're a vampire or werewolf. I had someone tell me that they felt that they were a werewolf because they were born on the full moon and they felt the need to howl. Well, you might just be a little crazy. That's all. And I would say, the blood moon, unless it's like they don't know that there's something like that going to happen and it does. And it's like, oh my God. I'm smoking a joint, especially infused joint. Oh, yeah, they're real good. Okay. This is just the end of it that I'm smoking here. So, anyway, yeah. Well, you're being a good boy. You're being so good. It's twisted peppermint. I got the spray to go with it too. So, anyway, we are talking about the moon and the stories behind it. Also, they stated that when they did that famous moon landing and they were landing on there, and suddenly, boom, they heard ringing for, I don't know how long, how many hours there was ringing for. They felt like they landed on something that was like a, I guess you would say, planet in a sense. And then on the dark side, man, they got shit going on. They got big parties and, big spaceships and stuff. So the moon has always had an amazing story behind it. Then you got all these stories about werewolves, vampires. That's when they go feeding the full moon, because they're exposed. Vampires and werewolves work together. The werewolves are, when they are in their human form, take care of the master, and the master takes care of him, or the werewolf in the, I guess you would say, werewolf form. So here it is. It is 7:25. I should have been on sooner. It took me longer to do everything because I thought it was so hilarious. If you read down below, you'll find what will happen to you. If you go outside, you might end up having to fart backwards. It said in this one website, you're gonna fart backwards if you go outside yesterday or tonight. You get that moonlight on. Yeah, farting backwards is one of the things. Yeah. You might grow another head right next to your other one. Man, that's another mouth to feed. Yeah, yeah. Anytime a website tells me to not do something, it'd be like the time I sat in my church I used to live across the street from. It was like just convenient, you can look normal. Hell, why not? My family's done it, so I went, and I'm being told Harry Potter, that book's written by Satan. Isn't a woman writing that? Yeah. Wow. Someone made deals and wheels and everything. So anyway, to make a long story short, there's been The Worst Witch, and The Worst Witch was written a while ago, and it's about a girl who's really bad, and they talk about, witches and stuff like that. It's the same principle. It just, the male persona of the wizardly world, and she made it a little more, I guess, exciting. Come on. You have Hogwarts, you're going on a train. The Worst Witch, I watched both of them, and because I got Disney, and I can watch it and kind of go, hey, what's the difference between The Worst Witch? But anyway, I'm going off cue here. All right. Witches are supposedly attracted to the moon. I think everybody's attracted to the moon, especially when it gets closer. We now have a super moon. It's going to be super big. Super. Yep. It's supposed to give you psycho powers. Oh, God. So I was pretty well told, by this thing. Stay away from the moon. It will make you do weird shit. I'm like, I wonder, they're telling you, don't put water directly outside. It poisons it. Oh, okay. Just did that. Look it. Well, it looks like to me Somebody's starting a cult. You know, it's funny. They start out on here and they were talking about the moon being so bad. And it's hilarious. I know I drive people crazy when I do this, but this is on my own furniture. And this right here, what I'm sitting on, it has been raged on by my cat. All right. There's no hopes for this to coming back. I have been having cramps all day in my legs, and I'm doing this to relieve a cramp. So if I hear anyone saying that they don't like when I sit this way, you know, I won't do it at work, but I will do it at home because it helps relieve my aches and pains. So anyway, hello. We are here and we're talking about the moon. I figure I'll just open up the subject. What do you feel about the moon? Do you think the super moon is really massive? Oh, I lost the person. Darn it all. Ah, I thought I had them. I thought I had them for that second. So anyway, the super moon is supposed to grant wishes. So let's see. I wish for new tires and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, I didn't like. How many of these do I have? So anyway, yeah. When we get more people in, because if we don't, I'll just I'll smoke the regular. Look at this. Oh, there it is. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Boy, am I just like, I took some edibles and I am really like feeling good. You know, I would like to take a moment of silence for a coworker who's dealing with a tough time and going to deal with a family emergency. So I wish you luck and hope in well in your trip. Amen. So yeah, it's been something else, you know. I gotta go change batteries though. This is down to 18. 60, much better. Wow. Oi. It looks like Friday's not my day for getting people in. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to share. So I get some people.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Neither am I. Superstitions. So, um, my grandmother never told me any superstitions about the moon because there was nothing negative, she said. The moon actually shines light on the negative. But as for superstitions, she used to laugh. She goes, look, reading books, does it happen? Do you see friends of yours, turn into something? No. Thank you for the thumbs up. Somebody snuck in here. Oh, X is easier. Really, it is. It's like, hey, how are you? Please come over here. Over here. Come and chat. I'm sharing, caring. So let me show you my fun stuff. What I believe in. I believe in. hmm, So yeah. Whew, I got a lot. Oh, they disappeared. Well, anyway, it's good to see and to have people come in. I am sorry, I have to advertise, and usually X has been giving me a hard time for some reason. I don't know why. So here I am. I'm not scrolling or doing any of that. So I was told by a website that the moon yesterday and today is real powerful. It's going to make you fart backwards. Better be careful. You might be farting backwards, talking backwards, all kinds of weird shit. So what did I do? I took a brand new bottle of this, threw it outside, and went in, and it was frosted cold and kind of icy, so that's why the stuff washed off. I wrote moon water on there. So we have some moon water, and I've been drinking it. I think it causes burps. So I've been drinking it. I'm drinking moon water. They said this is bad to do. So what do? I use moon water. That's right. Just like that one story I said a while back, how I lived across the street from a church. I was told by the church that Harry Potter was extremely bad. Oh, okay. I bought that book that day. I did. I bought Harry Potter because some dude said that it was bad. I want to know how bad it was. I read the book and I'm like, well, no devil worshiping, getting new friends. Wow. Getting power within yourself. Oh, boy, that scared the church because they concluded after that came out, a lot of people started empowering themselves and quit going to church, which meant lower funds, which meant Harry Potter is evil. So do not listen to a website saying that going outside with the moonlight is going to make you go mad, is pretty much what it's saying on there. I'm like, damn, really? Well, I gotta go out there. I gotta go get some madness. Woo-wee. Make you tear your clothes off and go, "Ah," that's what I'm wondering. You got a website telling me, not website, on YouTube, about the moon, and it talks in a real nice message, like, and I want you to say this word, and I want you to fart 3 times. It's real creepy, weird. And I was cleaning my room and listening to this, and I stopped and go, this is really not right. I hope I didn't sleep with this shit. Oh, the moon is bad. Oh no, I fell asleep with this shit, and I'm thinking the moon's bad, and all. Yeah, that's scary. I am going to be sleeping with my iPhone music. Hell with that stuff. At least I know what I pay for. Shoot. Uh, I might end up listening to Your Moon is Bad. Oh, you have to donate everything you can to us. Yeah. We'll give you the meaning of life. Just donate $50,000. Yeah, I'll be right in the mail. But I thought it was funny about the moon. I really did. I was just like blown away. The moon is bad. It is radiation or something like that. You got to stay away. The moon is just bad. And I'm like, what's so bad about it? So anyway, feel free to chat over here. This is where we are chatting, and I am happy. One of my coworkers was out on maternity leave came back. Oh. Mm. So yeah, I knew I was going to be starting the day good. I got edibles, I got pre-rolls. I'm like, yeah, baby, this is starting the weekend good. So I got a person here, and look at this. This will just feast your eyeballers up. Let me just get that light just right so you can see it a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's light her up. Hi, how are you? We are talking about the moon superstitions, and I got some beautiful nummies. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Hello. Light up with me. Let's talk about moon superstitions. You can tell me where you're from, if you've been here before, and what you have heard about moon superstitions. That's the one thing my family really never talked about superstitions. They always said the moon illuminated the hidden, things that are hidden that normally can go blindsided. My grandma said the moon is great, and don't fear it. And I never have. I'm so glad my cat's actually being good. So here I am smoking a delicious blunt. Oh, look at that. It's got keep on it. I'm going to be just saying stuff, you know. So I'm going to be having a good Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Woo! We made it Friday. Woo! Friday, Friday. Oh, yeah. I had somebody say, and I'm going to say this, we had furniture in the basement that pretty much belonged in the gym because I use it like gym equipment. I did my sit-ups on this one thing. My dad had a great thing. He would just put it out flat and it had bars in back. I was thinking, oh boy, is that kinky. And I held it and I would do my leg ups and other exercise things. I'd pull on them. My dad thought it was a great idea. He was like, wow, that's what you wanted for Christmas. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah. I used to do arm things when I watched TV. I would just do other things. I was like, wow, you're teaching your kid to have a short span of attention, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we are talking about moon superstitions, and my family really never told me about any superstitions at all. It was Hollywood. We got the werewolf. But there's people who have supposedly recorded werewolves when there wasn't a full moon. So, do you think it's Hollywood? Could be. Do you think that it's a skinwalker? Could be. Do you think it's UFO? Bunch of werewolves, from another planet? Hmm? So, any moon super? Oh, here we got. Hey, Carrie. Oh, being lazy. Hey. Well, welcome, Carrie. Yeah, this is nice. I don't know how they make it, but they make it nice. It's like, ooh, we and infused. It's like, Lord have mercy. I'm going to be higher than a kite. Woo, woo. Friday. It was a good day. Good day at work. I do this to stretch when I'm on here. Yeah, I'm wearing Halloween night pants that is shaped like this. Oh. lately I have been having my legs have been um hurting a lot. So yeah, I've been just I will stretch a different way if people think that I'm overstepping my bounds on the internet. I don't want to do that. I want to be a wholesome persona. There's nothing like having Mary Jane over. That's right. Mary Jane. Unlike my love life, Mary Jane has always been there for me. Lonely? Mary Jane. Don't have friends? Mary Jane. Don't give a crap? Mary Jane. Give a crap? Mary Jane. Having a good day? Mary Jane. Oh my God. Um, I knew someone that told everybody that he was talking to this lady. And you know how you're waiting for that other shoe to drop because it's not like, how can I say, I could believe it if it was my dad because he had money and he had clout, you know, I could believe that. With him, I was waiting for him to quit talking about. So one day, after um, he used to wear his hair in a ponytail after he started talking to this lady. Well, he took a week off. He must have taken his vacation. And when he came back, his hair was all cut and everything. I was like, wow, that's different. I'm thinking maybe he found out the truth or they just weren't compatible, you know? No way. Oh my God. $20,000 scam? Wow. Damn, that must have been some good dick pictures. I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud. I'm thinking, did he promise marriage? Oh, he did, huh? See, my cat said he promised marriage. How did he give 20 grand? I mean, how do you. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that is why I like being blonde. They think you're dumb, but you got smarts and brain. That's how I look at it. Yeah, I'm not smart. Ooh, but I'm smarter than the average. Please don't say that she was a blonde, by the way. I don't know what a person would do to say something like, to cohort someone to do that. There would have to be some real good sex. Yep, actual sex, not phone sex, sex, some good sex. Then maybe, a little, other stuff in between. You know what I mean? There had to have been something else going on. They had to have had something going on for that. For me, yeah. Oh, it's just sad though, man. It better be. No, I'm just joking. Not just sex, but for a girl to do that, she just, can't get laid where she's at, and they're going, "Hey, we'll get laid every day, so just break into that and do this." That's what I'm thinking. Mine, not in mine. Well, it is what it is. People are just stupid. Barnum Bailey even said that. He said there's a sucker born every minute. And sometimes you and I are one of them too. Okay, send me a photo. Oh, God. Well, my work didn't know this. I didn't know this. I had been complaining to my uncle about somebody, and he goes, "What's that person's name?" And I told him, and he didn't say anything for a while. When people are reading and he's going, "Wait, wait, let me just read this," and he's reading, "Oh, the person you're working with stabbed someone 7 times." I'm like, really? Yeah. No, they don't work. I don't work with them, so I don't have to worry. But that was, the things you find out. It's odd. So yeah, they have a scam going on where they act like they kidnapped a family member, and some people are falling for it, not because they're stupid, because they just so happen to mention a gang that they're at odds with, or a family member's at odds with, or something where they think an actual family member is going to get killed. And that could have been that too. Huh. That's going to be awkward. Her husband still works at Kroger because, they have pretty decent. The one over in Dearborn had pretty decent Christmas parties, giveaways and stuff. There was three managers who did all the giveaways, and they'd get drunk and they would ask certain people to help them, and every so often they'd hand you a gift card. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't drink. Oh no, I wanted the gift cards. Fuck the drinking. No, you know, I could, on the way home, my figuration, I could go pick up whatever I wanted and go home and enjoy it. Not have to worry about driving drunk and getting pulled over. That's stupid. Watch everyone else get pulled over. Now that's fun. That's right. So we're talking about moons and superstition. More people get pulled over on the full moon. Is it true? Do you think the police officers are good looking? You know? You gotta get all good looking. Shoot. Ah, crap, it's a woman. Ah, shoot. Ah. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you know why? Probably my store. Man, I used to not even use it at my store because I don't know how legit it was and how drunk my manager. He was a raging alcoholic, somewhat functioning. So when Christmas would come, it was like his world fucking ended and he did crazy shit. I'm not going to tell you his name, but he would do some crazy shit. He had a gambling problem. We had people come to his work. They were going to break his kneecaps. Oh yeah, I was in the back. I was like, when I seen them come in and stuff, and they asked for him, and the one guy said, "You know, you should be going in back. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." And then he had all kinds of crazy stuff go on. Anyway, yeah. Do people act crazier during the full moon? Yeah. Maybe. People are actually supposed to be more amorous, more horny. They want to have sex and all this stuff. Is that true? I don't know. You might even be a sex addict and not even know it and just go, damn, it's a full moon, gotta go have sex. And that could be true too. We are talking about the full moon. Like I said, most of my family, we were very open about scientifically and everything. My grandfather said that he was told as a kid that it was not a planet, that it was towed here. Is it towed from where? I don't know. It was made and towed here. Like, wow, we got Death Star out there. Woo! That's what I said. That's what my dad said too. My grandpa quit telling that story because we just got stuck on the Death Star. And think about it. You hear stories, and you can look them up on YouTube, right on this channel. Stories about when they first landed on the moon, how it rang. It's a Death Star. Dun, da, 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 da. The moon. Look it up. Yeah. Well, like I said, the one manager, all you had to do was walk right by him and he'd go, hey, hey, he'd hand you one. And they were like $25 on up. So sometimes you didn't know what it was. So I had like 4 or 5 of them. And I'm sitting there thinking I only had 4 or 5. I thought I got a lot more. And I quit putting them in my pants and started putting it in. I had like a hidden area in my purse. I just started putting them in my purse. And I was broke as crap. And I hadn't worked in Kroger in like over a year. And they were like, back then you had a certain amount of time to use them because if you didn't, it would just like start tallying up and you would have zero. So I found out all of them were good. It was like $300 worth. Yeah, that because Christmas time and managers, they love those things. I don't know why I had so many. and I didn't steal them. That wasn't even, that would be not worth it. We're talking like gift cards to places and stuff like that. They were just giving them out, and I was like, wow. And then I noticed something. It was because I wasn't drunk and I was paying attention to all the people who were giving them out. And when they would ask their quiz questions, I was cheating, and I was looking on my cell phone. I was texting the old style, but I was real good and fast, and I was winning. Yeah, Motorola, I loved it because I didn't even have to type. You just put the thing where it does your voice, and bloom, go on the internet. La la la. All the answers. Because I decided not to drink. I decided, hey, you want to play a game? I'll play. Let's cheat. That was a Kroger function. Everyone got blitzed and lit. In fact, I had to park like 2 blocks away. The parking lot was full, so I parked like really far away. Most of the people pulling out, I think, hurt other, employee cars and stuff. So I was like, I was so glad that I was late. I said there was a reason why. But yeah, I don't drink in functions usually because how can I say? I don't, but a lot of times occasional drink is okay. But I don't get blitzed. Oh no. Especially if I'm the idiot driving. Come on. You know, there's a difference having a drink and 2 hours later leaving than having 5 drinks and leaving a half an hour later. Yeah, they had a lot of fun with those gift cards. Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. Yeah. Yeah, it was Motorola flip phone. Boom. All you had to do was you go on the internet. La la la. I'm on the internet. Let me press the thing. Okay, I'm on that. You get the part where, and then you press enter thing and you ask it a question. Boom, answer away. Oh yeah, they thought I was a genius. I thought it was hilarious. Oh Lord. No, I never told my ex that. He thought I knew too. Because I ended up driving home. Yeah. But I had so much fun. I would hear a question, boom, I would ask it, get the answer, run over, get the thing. Sometimes people had the answer and they'd beat me, but I pretty much did really good. Yeah, I beat a lot of people cheating. It was a huge company thing, and you can just go on like by the phone area. Yeah, they still had phones, and just do that and go right back. Oh yeah, it was fun. I wasn't drunk, so I was really spry. I was younger. Well, everyone just thought, wow, that's amazing. Have you thought of going on like Jeopardy, if they had a Christmas thing and you're like, nah, I'm like too scared of that. And I couldn't use my phone either. the crazy things we do. All right, superstition, crazy things people do by the moon. Wow. I gotta remember, this is supposed to be a super moon. So this super moon's supposed to mean everyone gets mega crazy. Wow, I'm gonna smoke some more weed on that one because I'm gonna be on here past an hour. It's a Friday. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. Tomorrow I can sleep in to 12 to 11. I don't care. Get up, you know. Ah, that's some good weed, man. This is a good. Oh, it's delicious. Mm. Ooh, it is good. So, yeah, I think that I'm naturally weird. Maybe it brings it out more. Maybe the weed brings it out more. Who knows? Today, after this show, I'm going to go head out there. I'm going to get some moon, I guess moon rays. Oh, how do I do that? Let me see. Hmm. Okay, I will. All right. How do I invite you? Do I go to your channel? Well, Parsiville. Um. Oh, cheers from yeah. I'm so glad that my cat's being good for once. Uh, I don't know how to invite you on a stream. It's not on this platform, I don't believe so. Unless they have it in a different way. Maybe it's you invite me on a stream, but you only have 50 people. Why don't you, okay, how about this? Why don't you go And while we are smoking, you said you would shave your head clean live. Well, I'm smoking right with you now. See? Plus, I don't know you, you know, um, to have you, I would have to see your content and stuff like that and see what kind of person you are. You're going on my channel. You might be a real, you know, it's just one of those things. I gave you a can. I know you didn't eat it. My cat is PMSing. Yeah. The weed is making me like, where I'm like looking, going, no, why would I have this person do this? I'm sorry. I really appreciate the thought and stuff. Help my channel grow, share, subscribe, you know, participate. This is great. I really appreciate it. It's amazing to see all this. And when you see people participate and you get more people and people are sharing, going, yeah, she's talking about her life, she's talking about this. We're talking about the moon superstition. Do you have a moon superstition? You're from Germany. My grandmother on my dad's side, yeah, my great grandmother used to talk about the moon superstition over in the Black Forest. The full moons were considered forbidden to walk at night. Why is that? Well, I was told that's when all the souls come out. Hey, let's come out and party. Pretty much that's it. And sometimes they drag you down where they came from. So, yeah, a lot of people's superstitions, and the Black Forest was a no go when it's a full moon. Because that's when the boar with the red eyes, a really huge black boar with the red eyes. I'm gonna. mm, Ooh, I am really high because I also had edibles. Ooh, why? I am like, woo. Oh God, I didn't think about that. No. Well, I am really high though. Oh my God. Ooh. All right. So, Percival, what do you want to talk about? Moon, the restrictions. And yeah, I got moon water from you last night. It got all crystallized and stuff. So what I wrote on it, kind of you just see, looks washed off. Yep. Online, they said the moon was horrible. The super moon. Do you think it makes zombies? You go out in supermoon and it'll make you into a zombie. So you get a big zombie. I'm drinking moon water, so let's see what happens. Wow. Hey, Percival, have you ever had your tarot read? We'll do one card for you and one for me. Okay. The snake. That's your card. Wow. Hmm. My card. The ring. Huh. I don't know. It means contracts too. I don't know. All right, now let's Percival left. Yeah, Percival was not a real person. I get a lot of people like this. All right. The girls wanna be me. The boys wanna be me. Yeah, my dad, he said to my brother, "Yeah, be like your sister." Yep. Dad. Yeah. You know, Eric, you got bigger boobs than me. Be like me. You don't say be like me. Have good attributes of mine. God dang. Mm, yep. It's all good. There's nothing like it. We don't see eye to eye because of the fact, and this is because my brother, well, my transgender sibling who sees himself as Erica, is a truck driver. And a while back, she wanted to have um, $1 million truck. And my dad knew that my brother would default in the payment. He knew it, that was his feeling because it wasn't soon after he got into an accident and he had put special insurance, but it looks bad. It's like you you have to say you have to default in the payment and then it takes over the payment or something, and he just said he didn't want to deal with the whole thing because it'll look like he's petting my brother out, and he didn't want to have to pay any of the $1 million payment. He said he couldn't afford it. He said that's expensive for one sibling. He goes, I got like you and your other brother and this. He's naming stuff. He goes, hello, you're not an only child. I said, so if I said, if Erica was an only child. He goes, yeah. He goes, but he's not. And that's the only reason why my brother and I don't talk is because I took dad's side. We voted on it as a family. And that's how it went. My dad said If you vote that your brother should get that, then you will be the beneficiary of your brother's thing. If you can't afford to get your brother to, help him get the vehicle, then yeah. So I didn't have good credit. So needless to say, yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of people who want to do some weird stuff. They'll go on there and there'll be women going, yeah, invite me to come into your thing. And there'll be women doing illicit stuff and get your channel, like literally your channel can get, it can get in big trouble. I wouldn't be able to do lives for like a long time, if ever again. Yeah. I mean, it sucks though. All right, let's see what is going to happen to me. Let's just see. Hmm, That's usually business. So yeah, as I am talking, the moon is a super moon. Yeah, it's the fifth. Oh, it's bad. And that's what I have been told on this thing, and I thought it was silly as all can be. I thought to myself, who's going to really believe that? And I looked down, it's over 1,000 people following. God, that's what I need to do. I need to have like the Omega vision of money. Send me your extra money. I'm Omega. I'll give you the vision of the future. Oh, let me figure out the vision of the future. Ah, traveling. So I might be traveling. Oh God, I hope it's way later than sooner. There we go. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I was checking to see if anyone was messaging me. No, new messages. So, okay. All right. So, let's see. Where's the trip going to take me? Let's find out. Where is the trip going to take me? To a friend's house. To a friend. So the trip is going to take me to a friend. Now, how is this friend's relationship with me? How is this friend's relationship with me? So we'll find out. How is this? Is it business? Is it pleasure? Um, okay, it's a lady. I'm visiting a lady. Okay, all right. There you go. All right. All right, let's see what else is going on. Anchor. You reached a safe port, a safe harbor. What is this entitled? What is finished on this? What did I, more or less, what is it? A lesson? Was it something in my life going on? What? Fast movement. What was once slow and just like take your time is okay, let's get the shit done yesterday. All right, we got to get it done. So it's in the movement of get her done. So we have that movement of get her done. All right. Well, let's do another card and find out what it means. We just had the rider, the get her done card. All right, let's find out what is this entitled? Why would we have to hurry up and get her done? You know, we gotta hurry this up, get her done. Woo! A message. Uh-oh. It's a message. Mm. Now that goes as emails, that goes as snail mail, text messages, voice messages, anything to do with any kind of message. Even the message, if you're a teacher and they leave a little piece of paper in the box when you come back from somewhere, if they can't find you. All right, so what does this message contain? What does this message entail? About communication. The message is about talking to somebody else, I think. These are usually go in twos when it comes to birds. So, yeah. Okay, well, I am kaputted out. I've been watching the Hallmark Channel, where nobody has sex, but everybody falls in love. Yeah. So, you guys be good. I'm not putting my legs up no more. I'm being a good girl. And have a wonderful day. I am kaputted out. I had a great day at work, though. Omega out.